Oh, look, the light's on. Doesn't anybody tell me anything around here? I mean, what do you think I pay people for? You're supposed to tell me all these
Get on with it.
Okay, after 3. Okay, I hope this bit gets edited out, you know. Okay, after 3. 1, 2, 3. Hi there, my wonderful fans. Here I am at song number 9, the final song. It's quite a sad thing because it is the final, but just to cheer me up, guess who walked in the door just now? Hairy Debbie.
Yeah, it's me.
And Harry, you'll be accompanying me on this next song, I hope, yes.
Yeah.
I hope you don't mind me saying this, but on the last song we did together, I wasn't quite sure if you were taking your tra-la-las too seriously.
No, I wasn't.
Oh, you wasn't? Well, I'm quite sure again that this time you will do your utmost, your best. Yes,
Well, maybe.
well, she's joking, of course, you know. Forever the joking.
No, I'm not joking.
Oh, well, right, you know. Okay, well, the LP is finished, as I said, which is the reason for this video, of course. And I'm so pleased about that because I managed to get it done in time. I am going to present it as a wedding gift to my friends in a few days' time. And I'm not a great fan of weddings, I must admit. The last time I was at a wedding, I was the best man, and I had all the responsibility, of course, of handing over the ring, giving the speech, and the stag night. Well, the stag night was held in Poland, Warsaw, actually. And, you know, we were joined by a bunch of Polish chaps, very nice fellows, but I have to tell you, they can really knock it back. What with vodkas and beers and whatnot. I mean, I can only remember, not being a big drinker as you know, I can only remember the first part of the evening, and then it's a blank, and the next thing I remember after that was waking up somewhere. My head felt as if it was stuck to something, and of course I had a throbbing headache. Anyway, when I did open my eyes, to my horror, I realised I was on a bus. I was lying on the back seat of a bus, and the bus was full of people. And what's more, I was completely naked. But I did have a pair of socks on, but the rest of my clothes were nowhere to be seen, you know. When I tried to lift my head up, I made a ripping sound, and it turned out I'd been lying on a mountain of dried vomit. Yes. So anyway, I have to give it to the Polish people. They didn't seem too phased, and I managed to get off the bus as soon as I could. And there I was, wandering around what I presumed to be Warsaw, completely naked. But I did actually put one of the socks on my privates. So there I was, wandering around, one sock on one foot, one sock on my privates, and my hair matted with dried vomit. But luckily I wasn't arrested, just in time, and I don't know how it happened, but by chance I stumbled across my hotel, and when I walked in, I have to say, the receptionist, she didn't seem at all surprised, you know. I don't know if it's normal in Poland for people to walk around naked with one sock on their privates, but as I say, she didn't seem too concerned, and just informed me that I owed 2 days on the hotel room. So that meant that I'd been Sparko for 3 days and 3 nights, and my fellow staggies had already gone home. Anyway, I did manage to get back to England in time for the wedding rehearsal, which seemed to go quite well, and the next day was the actual wedding. And well, you do hear these stories about the best man losing the ring, and you think, well, that doesn't happen in real life. Actually, to me, it did happen. To my horror, I went searching in my pocket for the ring, and it wasn't there. I checked all the other pockets, and all I had was some keys on a keyring, you know, and being the fast thinker that I am, I thought, well, this is the only ring I have, that'll have to do. So I managed to prise the keys off the ring with my thumb and finger, making coughing sounds to cover the noise of the jangling. The vicar wasn't too pleased. And you can imagine, well, I did finally get the keys off, but when I presented the ring to the bridegroom, he wasn't too pleased, as you can imagine, as I say. And well, the bride herself was actually less pleased. She hasn't spoken to me since. The ring wouldn't fit on her wedding finger, so he had to place it on her thumb. It didn't go down too well, I must say. Anyway, at the reception I gave my speech and it seemed to go quite well, and the time came for the funny anecdote, which went something like this. The bridegroom, George, was once engaged for quite a while to Georgina, and they did actually set a date to be married, and Georgina is one of these ladies who studies apes. I don't know what they call that terminology, but yes, gorillas and all the rest of it. Anyway, about a month before the wedding, she went out to, I believe, Sumatra to study orangutans. And when she got there, she realized that some unsavory characters were stealing the orangutan babies and selling them to people who like that sort of thing, I suppose. And the upshot was that the population of orangutans was dwindling. So Georgina set up a sanctuary to look after the orangutans and breed them, I suppose, to increase the population. Anyway, she was so involved with the sanctuary, she decided to stay in Sumatra, and she called the whole wedding thing off, and the couple parted. Anyway, my punchline went something like this. A lot of men get left by their women for another man, but George is the only man I know who was left for a monkey, which I thought was quite funny, but unfortunately nobody else seemed to, and there was an embarrassing deathly silence. So I think you can understand now why I'm not a great fan of weddings. Nobody's asked me to be the best man since then, and I'm pretty glad about that, I can tell you. This time I'm just the guest, so hopefully it's going to go smoothly and I shall present the LP. Anyway, Harry.
Yeah?
I see you've got a nice tan there.
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
Oh, I've been recording my album in LA.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that sounds very nice.
Yeah. Well, when I'm not doing things like this, I do proper work.
I see, and well, I have to say your hair's even more blonder.
Well, that's the sun. Yeah, that's the sun, isn't it?
It's the sun.
Yeah.
I see. Okay then, Harry. Well, we're going to sing the next song. It's called All Alone. I know we haven't had time to rehearse this, but you being the professional that you are, I'm sure you'll know when to come in by instinct.
Yeah, I'll carry us, don't worry.
Yes, right, thank you for that. Okay, so here we go, my dear fans, with All Alone. And are you ready? I'm going to go for a D. Okay, yes, okay. I think you've got it. Yes, thank you, Harry. That's it, you've got it. Okay, here we are, going for All Alone. Are you ready?
Yeah.
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. I am all alone, like a meatless bone. Jane told me to get lost on her mobile phone. I'm feeling pretty sad here in my bachelor pad. If something doesn't happen soon, I think I'm gonna go mad. I don't know what to do. I'm running out of dough. Must wipe away my tears from my tucked down pillow. Hold on, though I do recall, I met a girl in the mall. She gave me her number, I think I'll give her a call. I'll take her to the flicks and we'll have some kicks. Oh yes, I can tell, this I'm going to fix. I am not alone, I am not alone. Wow, what a finish. Yes, I nearly slipped up there for a moment, but I don't think that. No, you were perfect, Harry. Yes, well, that's it then, my wonderful fans. This is the last part of the video, and but don't be sad. Are you sad, Harry, at all? No? Well, I was hoping you were going to say you were a bit sad, because I was going to inform you that I am actually currently working on a new LP.
Oh.
Would you like to know what it's called?
Not really.
Well, I'll tell you anyway. It's called Old, Useless and White.
Oh, that's appropriate.
Yes, well, you know, I do know a couple of what they call narcissists who think that they have talent, and so that's what inspired the title of the song, Old, Useless and White, you know.
I know something like that.
Yes, well, there are a few around, yes. And well, this is a very sad occasion, as I said, because it is the last of the video, but watch out, don't forget to look out for it in the shops, or you can buy it online. And well, this is Riff Clit Chard saying, keep the faith, my fans, and see you soon.
Yeah, bye!
Goodbye.
My record's out soon as well. Buy it.
Yeah.
Stay up.
What? Okay, cut, thank you. Alright, thank you, Harry, thank you. Well, finally that's over.
Yeah, thank goodness. Can I leave now?
Yes, everyone can leave.
I'm never doing a favour for my brother again.
It's clamped up.
Oh, I'm out of it.
Yes. Well, that's it. What's your job again? You what? Making things run smoothly? The only running I see you doing is running smoothly to the toilet every 20 minutes or so. What's wrong? Got a weak bladder? And you're going to edit this, are you, did you say? Well, I hope you make a better job of it than... oh, look, the light's still on. I'm paying for this by the minute, you know. Turn it off!